My name is Kevin. I'm a Canadian entrepreneur and one of the founders of GenZone, and I moved to the UAE after realizing that living and working in Canada just was not it for me. In Canada, the highest tax bracket is around 50% in tax. Now, that does not include corporate tax, it does not include sales tax, so your actual tax rate is a lot higher than you may think, even though it's already really high. Now in the UAE, there is a 0% income tax, there is a 9% corporate tax, and there is a 5% sales tax, so that is a lot lower than what I would have to pay in Canada. The next thing I want to talk about is safety, because safety is very important, especially for high net worth individuals. Because the reality is, if you're wearing a nice watch, you shouldn't worry about your nice watch. You should not worry about walking in public and getting robbed or hurt or even killed. You should feel comfortable, and unfortunately, I cannot say that the level of comfort still exists in Canada today. So whenever I'm visiting Canada, I really have to watch my back. But when I'm in the UAE, if I'm walking around with a watch, well, the reality is there's thousands of other people walking around with watches even more expensive than mine, and the penalties in the UAE for crimes are much higher, so people do not commit crimes as often. And if you didn't already know, the UAE is one of the safest countries to live in, with 2 of their cities, including Dubai, being in the top 5 of safest cities around the world. The next thing that I love about Dubai is the fantastic weather. Yes, it might get hot during the summer, but for most of the year, the weather is actually very fantastic, and it is really consistent because there is little rain and it's mostly usually sunshine every single day. While in Canada, the weather is very up and down. Even in the summer, it'll rain a lot. It can even be very cold sometimes, so you don't really truly get a good summer in Canada. The next thing that I love about the UAE is the hustle community. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, in the UAE, most people are entrepreneurs, or at least most people that you will meet if you are a wealthy individual are entrepreneurs with businesses trying to make more money every single day. While in Canada, most people are not entrepreneurs. Most people work for the government or they work a 9-to-5 job. So when you're living in Dubai, you'll meet a lot of entrepreneurs who you could potentially work with and make more money together. And the last thing I want to mention is the activities, entertainment, nightlife, and culture in the UAE is simply fantastic. The country has the largest mall in the world, the tallest building in the world, the best facilities in the world. The UAE is simply the best place to be if you are a wealthy individual, and even if you're not a wealthy individual and just want a good life and a good quality of life, then this is the place for you. And the last thing I want to mention is how easy it is to move to the UAE. Unlike many other countries where the residency process is very long, in the UAE, you can gain residency within only 30 days. In the fastest cases, even within 16 days. So if you're interested in making the move from Canada or the UK or Spain or wherever you live, make sure to book a call with us in the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment section.